Hi there, we're at Christine Jewelers today, and we're excited to talk about the new Tissot luxury collection. And I have here the Tissot luxury, and I have the Tissot gentleman. The Tissot gentleman has been doing very, very well in our store. The new one shares very similar characteristics, and so we have here Gary from Tissot Canada talk a little bit about the differences and maybe about the design on the new luxury design. So
cool.
We're gonna hear Gary?
Yeah, so the gentleman, as you say, it's launched just before holiday, and it's been doing fantastic as a collection for us. And we've just launched or relaunched the luxury collection.
Okay.
So when you look at the two of them straight away from the start, the gentleman, you'll notice that the case is much more of a traditional kind of style to the case. The design of it is more angled, more curved, where with the luxury, it's much more of a flat, modern style case to it. Now, with the larger case size of 41 mil in the luxury, it actually looks an awful lot bigger than 1 mil in the difference.
Right.
And that's because the dial goes all the way out and it's a much smaller bezel.
Mm-hmm.
So if I tilt the bezel to the side, you'll see there's a lot of detail here on the side of the case, but it's a very flat angle to the case.
Very unique design. I haven't really seen that kind of look in a lot of the watches.
Yeah, it's a much more of a modern style all the way around, even to the case back. So if you see the case back, it's a very, very flat case back. So it's a flat side, flat case back. Whereas if we're looking at the gentleman, which has, as I say, a more traditional style casing, it's a much bigger bezel, which makes the dial look slightly smaller. Then the case size on this, you can already see when we pull it to the side that there's a curve in the back into the case back. And what that does is it means that the case size on this is 8.5 millimeters thick, where the case thickness on the luxury is actually 9.75. So there's an extra mil there. So it's a 1 millimeter thicker and 1 millimeter wider for the new luxury. But it does, as a watch, it looks a lot bigger.
So I'm just gonna put the watch on my wrist and just show how it looks. Feels really good.
Yeah, it's much more of, as I say, that modern kind of styling to it as well.
So does it come with a different color, or?
Yeah. They're on the bracelet that we're showing here. That's a blue dial. There's also a white dial on that bracelet. There's 2 leather band options in white and black, and then there's a 2-tone. So the 2-tone's available in a black dial, a white dial, and there's a 2-tone green, which is quite unique.
And they are all available right now, or?
Yeah, they've just launched. There's a few other differences then with the bracelet styling as well. So the bracelet on the luxury just has a high polish here through the center, where it has the satin links on the side. Where the gentleman is a much more thicker, high polish through the center. And that's again down to that more traditional versus a modern styling of the whole watch, basically.
And the movement is, one is Powermatic 80, the other one's also Powermatic 80, but with the silicone, right?
Yeah, so they both use a Powermatic 80 movement, but the main difference is that with the gentleman, the Powermatic 80 movement uses a silicone balance spring. Mm-hmm. So it's a little bit more expensive as a movement, but over time, the silicone balance spring, which says silicium there at the bottom underneath the Powermatic 80, the balance spring doesn't have to be re-oiled. So over time, that's basically less maintenance for the watch.
So very good. So thank you for all the information on the new watch. If you want to come check out the watch, you can come to the store at Christine Jewelers in Aberdeen Center, or you can visit our website for more information. So thank you very much, and until next time.
Thanks.